Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college hoops because it's March and it's conference tournament season. We're headed to Nashville to the SEC tournament where Mississippi State is taking on top-seeded Alabama. We've got a promo code. The code is MAD for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Alabama, big favorites here, minus 8.5. Total of 141. Mississippi State coming off an upset of some sorts over Kentucky. They're 15-13 on the year, 16-12 against the number. Meanwhile, Alabama 21-6. 15-11-1 against the spread. We've got Tim Michael here to help break these games down for us. Tim, early thoughts on Mississippi State and Alabama?
Well, you know what, Chelsea? When I did my analysis on this contest, I wasn't even 100% sure who the Crimson Tide's opponents were going to be.
Yep.
Now, honestly, for me, it doesn't even matter. Of course, Mississippi State, like you mentioned, moved on now to face Alabama in this one after its victory over Kentucky on Thursday afternoon. Now, you know what? This has been an absolutely historic season for Alabama men's basketball. Just this last Tuesday, you got Nate Oates, who won SEC Coach of the Year. Herbert Jones won Player and Defensive Player of the Year, along with being a member of the All-Defensive Team for the SEC. John Petty, Jaden Shackelford, Joshua Primo also all received SEC honors. Alabama is the number one seed in the SEC tournament, and it's expected to go into the NCAA as the number 2 seed. Another big bonus for the Tide here, Chelsea, is that they're also healthier now than they've been at any other point of the season. This is the best basketball team to come out of Tuscaloosa. I always hate saying that. Tuscaloosa in over a generation. So I think it's going to lay the pedal down from start to finish on both ends of the court. Now, hey, Mississippi, they had to fight tooth and nail to get by Kentucky yesterday afternoon. And despite how well it's played, hey, I think they're going to be gassed. And that's just puts them in this game in the wrong place at the wrong time. So you're asking me for my call on this one? That's going to be my call here, Chelsea. As far as the side is concerned, roll, Tide, roll.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for Mississippi State to kind of carry that momentum against Alabama. And this is a very different team from Kentucky. Alabama makes their living by outside shooting. So this is a team that can really rack up the points and points in bunches very quickly. If you watch some of their games, there would be games where they're scoring double-digit threes in the first half, it seems like. So when you're talking about covering a big number, you need a team with a little bit of offense. I always feel a little hesitant to lay big numbers with teams that are pretty low scoring, but Alabama is not that. They score almost 80 points a game and shoot a lot of threes. So I see where you're headed there. And also pretty solid down low, 10th in the nation in total rebounds. Let's look at a total of 141. Do you have any leanings there?
Well, you know, going a little against your high score in there, but you know what? I don't have.
Well, you're playing a number. So.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go with the under here. I think Mississippi State is primed for the letdown after its upset win over the Wildcats yesterday afternoon. So, you know, I look to the Tide to lock them down defensively here, to get the cover. And for this one, you know what? I think it's going to fall with the under. So, you know what? You're going to sprinkle a little something, throw it on the under.
Well, what I was saying is, you know, both teams can be high scoring, but if the number's too high, you know, you're playing a number, you're playing 141. It doesn't, you know, necessarily matter, you know, if one team scores a lot. Because you need both. You need two to tango for an over. And like I said, really solid offensively. And they had the nice bye, which is what you play for in the regular season for this reason. So you don't have to be tired heading into the next game. That's going to do it for our SEC Hoops Talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Tim Michael. As always, Tim, thanks for joining us.